How's it going? Lippy presents Ghost News Network. My name is Michael Cardino. I'm going over Theory of the Week. The theory for this week is going to be the temperature theory. So there are a lot of claims of when people investigate, they feel hot spots and cold spots. And there is a lot of scientific background towards that. So the theory is when a ghost manifests, it's going to create either a hot spot or cold spot. Now, some investigators say that if it's a hot spot, it's a negative energy or demonic. There's no truth to that. Basically, the science of it is that when you have an entity, call it a ghost, spirit, whatever you call it, say if it's right here, and what you have is your ghost is drawing the heat energy around it, okay, causing this area, condensing all of that, causing this area to increase in temperature, causing a hot spot. The same concept, as it's drawing heat energy out of the air, the surrounding area will form a cold spot. In LIPI, we use different types of thermometers. We use surface thermometers. We use ambient thermometers. In that case, a lot of times when you feel a cold spot or a hot spot, it's just in the ambient air. So with an ambient air thermometer, you could just stick it in there and it should read it. We claim that anything of a 10-degree increase or decrease from your base is considered a hot spot or a cold spot. Now, some people claim with a surface thermometer that, well, might not work. It might just shoot right through the entity or ghost. And that may be true. There was an experiment done with a tea kettle. They put the tea kettle on the stove, steam was pouring out, and they shot the laser beam through the tea kettle, and it hit the wall and it was reading like 70 degrees. Now, steam is way hotter than that. So the theory is that it'll just shoot through the ghost. And that may or may not be true. We don't know the density of an apparition or a ghost. So it may, if we shoot that with a surface thermometer, it may hit the entity or ghost, if it's dense enough, and give us that temperature reading. We just don't know. What we do know is if we feel a cold spot in the air, an ambient thermometer will definitely detect it. So people ask, why use a surface thermometer if you don't know? Because we don't know. It is possible. Also, there are claims in, say, if you're investigating a house or business, where if you have an entity walk through a door, you can scan then the wall, and say if it's hitting 70, 70, 70, and all of a sudden you hit the door and it drops down to 50. That could be something. So that's also why you can use a surface thermometer. That pretty much wraps up that theory for this week. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a good time investigating.